Last weekend, my knitting group and I took a field trip to Tahoma Vista Fiber Mill in Yelm, Washington, where we got to meet the alpacas and take a tour through the fiber making parts of the farm. They were all super cute, and look at this really silly one. The lady working there said that she likes to do this, her mom likes to do this, and her grandma likes to do this. They just love doing that. They taught us about the two different hair types on the alpacas. So the ones in the front here that are fluffy and curly are wakayas, and then the ones with the longer hair are suri. And she showed us some of the wakaya alpaca wool and get a load of these curls. We met the super sweet farm dogs that protect the alpacas from predators that might try to get them. In here, we're just right in front of the barn, so they have some hay there to eat, and then the two in the back are receiving medical care, so they're a little sanctioned off. The barn is where they store the hay for most of the year, but once a year they bring the alpacas in one by one to shear them and check out this adorable cat that wanted to hide but also wanted to be on the tour. Then we met a few chickens on the way to see the boys. All of the male alpacas are housed separately to prevent unplanned breedings, and also they fight. The craziest fact that I learned is that the males have these curved teeth for castrating each other, so they file those down. Now on to all of the fiber fun. First, they took us to the room where they do all of the washing and sorting, picking, and carding. They have two carding machines. So the first one was going to make little strips of roving, and the second one is much bigger, and it's making these wide sheets of batting. Look at that super fluffy wool. Next is the spinning room. So you see some spun yarn there, finished product. And they have another carding machine that's going and making some roving here. And this is a super cool part of the process to see before we get to the actual yarn. And of course, the last stop is the gift shop where you can buy yarn, roving, and alpaca wool accessories. They didn't have the exact color of yarn I wanted, so I got this little guy instead.